The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
He's right on schedule. He'll know soon enough.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake? Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What? Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. It's their game. Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U. Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair. transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch. Freeze. Freeze.
It's the enemy! I need it!
Well, it's the second time you've done that. I'm doing something and a message springs in the corner and it's you. Oh my god. Controls. I've played so much Metal Gear 1 that the controls for Metal Gear 1 are like muscle memory now. Oops.
Good.
Oh, I'm going to, don't worry.
Good.
You know how crazy I thought this shit was back in the day? This especially. Like, this bar was literally just a flex.
Freeze. More.
Motherfucker. Oh my god. I want to reset. I want to reset. Like now. I want to reset. Oh, please just kill. Okay, just kill me so I can go again. Thanks.
Snake, respond! Snake!
Graphics are sideways, my 4K. Every player on PC right now molding extremely hard.
Freeze.
I didn't mean to skip there. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, MGS 2 and 3 are the pressure sensitive buttons on PS2 and 3. So you need to click L3 now to lower the gun. Oh shit.
Withdraw and regroup. Freeze.
Are you going to shoot me? If you're going...
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
No. GSP on neither. Excuse me. I'll be right back while this cutscene plays.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat-worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
Control room, communications, and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot?
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either. I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We share everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit. No! Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Cipher? Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cipher.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
EE?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
Encountered.
Who's that?
Enemy sight. Oh. There's somebody there.
Freeze. Freeze.
It's the enemy. I need help. It's the enemy. I need help.
Raven?
I mean, in-game items, like what they did with Elden Ring. Excuse me. The oh, fucking bollocks, bro.
Enemy sight.
Fucking stupid, why? I don't understand.
The situation is normal. Okay.
Shit, they're coming this way. Like, I'm right to shoot here, right?
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
What? Somebody there? Who's there? Don't sneak up on me like that. Nah, it was just my imagination playing tricks on me. Nothing to report.
We have sealed the stern hatch.
All right.
The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into
Yeah, what's up, Danny? How you doing?
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit, with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Who goes there?
Yeah, I played this on PS2. Fucking grenade. I'm super rusty in this game. Plus I've been grinding Metal Gear 1 for days. So Metal Gear 1 controls the muscle memory, which is a pain. Yeah, we get it, King. You're a Metal Gear Solid 3 fanboy. We get it. You're a snake eater enjoyer. Snake eater.
Who goes there? Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
Really?
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the
Ooh,
fringe.
shalalala.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear.
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here.
Kojima's Ghost
I doubt
Bug.
the
You think I
recent
know what
arrivals
Kojima's
want to
Ghost
blast
is?
their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake, let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left. and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
Yeah.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All
Yeah,
they're
I'm
doing is
broken
watching.
Paid
It would
Friday.
creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into US military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
Excuse me again.
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the siege administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation.
No, Kojimbo's ghost. I don't know where it is. I haven't played this game in like over 10 years, so...
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. On a specific frame.
All other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
Planet Earth, first episode of 6, I know.
It is a fact that players in favor of such a
Yeah.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first one I'm seeing is... Oh, this is,
What?
Nothing. It's nothing. But this isn't a photo of Metal Gear anyway. Sorry, but you're gonna have to go back and shoot another set. I'll just make a backup of this one. The next image is... More of these? Is that all you think about? Hey, what you like is your business. Just get those Metal Gear pictures. I'll just make a backup of this one. The next one's... Okay, this works. It's a great front view. The next image is...
I think I missed one. Yeah, front right, yeah, I missed one. I thought I did.
Are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed.
You know, I'm halfway through finishing Metal Gear 1.
I'm
Metal Gear
receiving the
Solid
images.
1 again
First
as
one
well.
I'm seeing is...
I'm on my 3rd playthrough.
Okay, that's good. The shot from the right...
And it came out yesterday.
Will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
I started it and finished it today. And started a 3rd playthrough today. It's kind of practice. I want to do a stream where I see how fast I can beat it. Like, without looking at, you know, the speedrun route or anything.
Speech, my friend.
Yeah, this cutscene's great.
Gift of the Silva tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. End of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
Ocelot's a great villain. Well, he's a great character.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
Do you think Ocelot is just a reason to get a cowboy type character in there? Because Kojima likes westerns. Do you think that's why? He's pretty much just a cowboy, right?
What do
well,
you
not
want?
a cowboy. You know, he's like
This
a western
machine
gunslinger.
will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Lukovich. Nobody move. Understood?
Oh, really?
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target.
Oh, okay.
Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back.
No, the cutscenes in this game are so good.
Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale
The Lale Lule.
How's that possible?
Ocelot, you! Have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Lukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidas?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
True, you see that in MGS3.
Metal Gear only has room for one! Lukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
What a Chad.
Ocelot!
You know, I love how Liquid isn't actually taking over Ocelot, and it was all Ocelot who just did it to himself to fuck with Snake. Like, that's
It's been a while,
fucking
brother.
top tier, like.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
Yeah, like Liquid isn't actually taking him over. It was all like drugs and psychotherapy and shit. To make himself believe the Liquid was taking him over.
The
and
price
shit.
of
Like, it's
physical
crazy.
prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
Like, it's not even just the voice acting, like, the cinematography and everything is, like, top tier. Because the digital graphic novels are included in this collection, we should do like a watch along of the graphic novels. Because I've never seen them, and they're like, you know, fully voice acted with music and shit and animation and all.
You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Because I want to watch them. So I might as well watch them on stream, right? Might get copyrighted, but there we are. Be cool to watch them on stream. Especially because, you know, they got all the voice actors in, the voice actor, everything. Excuse me, sorry.
Otacon, we have a problem.
And to think, I haven't just got the campaigns and everything in this collection, there's all the VR missions and everything as well. There's a lot of Metal Gear stuff to get through.
Snake! Snake!
So I think Ray is my favorite Metal Gear. Ray and the Halantra put some 5. I really like those designs.
Proceeding as planned, sir. Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful.
Yeah, the twist that made everyone fucking angry.
I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Right. Cool. I'll be back in a second. I need to do something really quick. I'll be right back. I'll be like a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And my bitrate is like dying. Hard. No, it's fine now.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then the massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
Demands.
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant's struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And
what
by the
about
way,
SEAL
Snake,
Team 10?
We're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about
AKA
damage to different
snake
regions of the
sneaking
body,
suit, but
including
on
blood
crack.
loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objective.
You know, considering this game came out very early in the PS2 life cycle, it's one of the best looking PS2 games. I know this is the HD version, but then even like in the case of... Isn't there a gun here? Shit. Oh cool, nice glitch. Shrek 3 for
Got your feet
PS2.
wet? These are the basic
Nope.
controls for swimming. Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster.
Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions.
The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Okay. Bro, I'm sure there was a gun down here. Probably not. I'm pretty sure there was, though. Clearly not. I didn't mean to skip that.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
There's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar?
Did you just say nerd?
True. That
Not
radar
nerd,
came in useful
node.
during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points
Raiden thought they were
collected
talking about you,
via
King.
GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data process into practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node.
Kind of looks like Donald
Complete
Trump
the
from
procedure
that
before
first
those
thing.
sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Right, you won't be able to use any of the
I
enemy's
know,
equipment.
mate.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the
Ray John
ID
Solid.
system will not authorize the action.
In the other
These are black market
gameplay
Russian
mode
weapons.
called
How can
Snake's
they be
Tales.
equipped with identification
Shit, I forgot there
functionality?
was that in this
They must
game.
have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with.
And VR
they certainly
missions.
won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized.
VR when?
Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
What, VR missions?
those.
Bro, VR missions is gonna be
Items
fucking
in the item
long.
box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear. Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel.
Yeah, I think I want to go through the
The
campaigns
bright
first.
dot in the middle is you, Raiden.
So I did Metal Gear 1, I'll do
The
2 and
red
then
dots are your
3.
enemies,
And then
the
we'll
blue
focus
cone
on
shape represents their field of vision.
other stuff.
Your radar isn't affected by the weather.
Like
But
VR
if you're discovered by
missions,
an enemy,
fucking
you won't be able to use it.
that
gets
first person
jammed easily,
playthrough of
I'm
Metal
afraid.
Gear 1. See how
It's all
fast I
made
can
from
finish
currently
Metal Gear
existing
1.
technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong
Does Metal Gear
harmonic
Solid 3
resonance,
even
so
have
be
VR?
careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Right, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow
Yes,
Moses
because
incident?
the perfect thing to do when someone is in a military mission is to have someone close to them, right, involved in it. Yeah, because that's, yeah,
my personal feelings have no
good
place in
idea.
a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel,
this
that I am not
bitch, along with
required to
fucking
follow the
Naomi
orders
from Metal
outside of
Gear
my
1,
immediate
oh my
duties.
god, the most
Jack is not
insufferable
simply a
fucking
field
characters
personnel
you
for
can
me to
get.
track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication.
Funny,
you
yeah,
have
innit?
with him, Colonel.
She doesn't she has Raiden's kid, right? And then doesn't she fucking marry the colonel?
Kept in the dark waiting.
What a hoe! Like, are you serious?
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
Oh,
April
here we
30th.
fucking
Is
go.
there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well, I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack.
Or you could just shut up and never speak for the duration of the fucking game again. Please.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
I didn't mean to kill him. Oops. That was fine. Where's Jim? So he can see the Revengeance main character before he became an edgy ninja.
Sons of Liberty.
We said the
Their
thing.
leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you
place
can
for
find a
Rocket
node
Punch.
to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and
Yeah,
C.
pretty much.
The president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
I'm going to fall over on seagull poo. First. Ninja style? Ninja? Oh. Ninja? Oh, okay. Ninja? Excuse me? Oh. Wait, what? Bro, is my brain just not working correctly or something? Oh my god.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
Okay, cool.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay?
Understood.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them.
You know the best thing about playing through these games for the first time? Or like, you know, after playing through for the story? You can just skip all this shit. Where's the M9? Like, wait. Oh my god.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Shut up. Oh my god, bro.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Communications with the first floor of Strut A have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge.
Yeah, I can
They will
see
spot
that.
you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing and push
Yes,
the
mate, I
action
know
button
about
to
the
clear
new
the railing
mechanics,
and
bro.
hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right, I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the President.
Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good
Easy.
work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that.
Honestly, I don't see what's so wrong about this port so far. Master Collection in general, I don't see the problem.
This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy.
I think it looks good, it plays good. I don't see the fucking problem.
All Alpha respond.
Raiden, the President's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
I understand the PC port might be a bit shitty, but isn't that like par for the course? Game is literally a port? Yes. I'm aware it's a port. It's a 720p port upscaled to 1080. I know. And I'm happy with that. Oh.
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden!
Bro, can you imagine, right? Can you imagine putting Metal Gear Solid 1 in front of one of these people on a PS1 and a CRT TV? They would just die. They would just keel over and die. Same with fucking the PS2, right? Imagine putting them in front of a fucking PS2 on a CRT with Metal Gear 2 and 3. Oop. Like the saltiest of tears. Oh my god, where's my graphics settings? Where's my graphics options? It hasn't got an adjustable resolution. No frame rate, no DLSS, no RTX graphics, no ray tracing, no 4K. Shut the fuck up. Yep, while all the PC players are moulding their fucking brains out, I'm sat here enjoying the Master Collection. That's literally all the PC players on Twitter when they booted up Master Collection. Ah! And here's Swoops in Konami. Yeah. You will take our shitty PC port and you will like it. Money, 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 money. Yeah. That's the answer to, like, that's what everyone has been saying to them. It's like, just emulate it then. Like, just emulate it. If you don't like the Master Collection, like, just emulate it. And there you go, problem solved. But no, they're still mad about it just because.
What's going on? Alpha, respond!
And some people are like, oh, I've still got my PS3 and the Legacy Collection. Just play that then. They patched the PC version. Nice. Gamers are just entitled little babies. Modders, yeah, of course they did. Of course they did, just let modders do it. The gamers are just entitled little babies, that's just what it shows. But like you can tell they built the they obviously built the collection for consoles and then badly ported it to PC. Like that's obviously the case, right? As with a lot of games now. They're built for console and then ported over badly to PC.
Or rather 6.
Because playing this on PS5 is fine. Like I see no problem at all. No problem with MGS1, no problem with 2 so far, apart from that weird locker glitch that happens, but... Where is he? Where is he? Say it, Snake. Yeah, you want to.
Where is he?
Where is he?
Strange smell.
Nobody knows how to open the menu on PC.
You smell like... Are you? It has to be.
Yeah, they can't. Yeah, there's no key. That's what I mean. It's a shit PC port. To be fair, it is a shitty PC port. Obviously built for consoles and then just slapped on PC.
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
John Sullivan. No, shh.
Have I seen you before?
It's Pliskin. Shh. Shh. Iroquois Pliskin.
Shh. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded.
Huh?
Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
Pliskin. Shh.
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
Wait, this footage is... I thought they took the... I thought they had to replace the footage.
I've had extensive training.
Isn't it? This is the same footage.
Indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60. Weapons 80.
I can't believe he played VR missions.
Huh?
But realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
Bro, this game is so fucking meta, like, it's crazy.
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Raiden, what's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
Nanomachines, son.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah. Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission.
Could you...
No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that.
It's like, critical, go, we're,
What's up?
Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak? That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit.
Bro, there've been
created by
so many
ex-President
cutscenes in the past
Sears.
hour of
The name was
gameplay,
originally
like...
intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions.
Fat
The unit
man.
would launch
It's
unannounced
Fat Man.
assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after U.S. allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result
I've only played
of
Peace Walker once.
Dead Cell arranged
That's the
on their
PSP
own.
one, right?
They were out of control.
I only
and it
played
all
that
came
once.
to a head 6 months ago.
Years ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy. Take this too.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The President is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
Literally, yeah. Ocelot and the real Big Boss are the only two that know. Well, Big Boss is in hiding. But yeah, Ocelot, yeah. He's the only one who knows. Because he's been fucking with it all the whole time.
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano-communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden. Strange code name.
Makes it for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
Does, You know Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, right? Is that non-canon or canon? It's non-canon, right? Because in this game, they make an emphasis on how Raiden, same fucking thing. Raiden was trained through VR, right? All of his training was done through VR. And he's never had any, like, real battle experience, right? Like, that's, like, a point they make. Is that he's never had any field experience. And that it's all VR training. Whereas in Revengeance, there's this whole backstory about him being, like, a child soldier, being, like, a ruthless killer. You know? Like, I'm assuming Revengeance is non-canon.
Jack, it's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Oh yeah. Thanks for the
Yeah,
reminder.
that's a good point. I didn't save.
Jack?
Wrong button. Bollocks. I'm not listening. Sorry, Rose. I'm not listening to you. You fucking annoy me. It's like, sorry.
What's up, Jack?
Rose?
Oh, I'm sorry. Like, I can't. Oh.
Jack, do you... Hang in.
Oh, bro, did you see the drama about, like, her concept art? In the concept art, she's white, right? So when they posted it, everyone's like, why is she white? Why is she white? It's because it was early concept art, bro.
Come, put me out of
like,
my
chill the
misery.
fuck out.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her.
Is she the one they call Fortune?
Yeah, in early concept art, she was white. It was either she was white in the early concept art, or it was just the artist style. I can't remember his name. You know, the guy who does all the character designs. It might have just been his art style.
Queen.
But like, yeah, Twitter was spazzing about it, making a non-issue.
Don't let them take the president!
Imagine spazzing about a character's concept art.
Ready grenades! A dud!
I need to watch the DSP fucking Metal Gear playthroughs.
Today is another bad day.
Oh, bro. When I was younger, right, you know, you used to see these videos on YouTube like 10 plus years ago. Maybe not a kid, but you know, like 10 plus years ago. This is how you don't play insert game name. I had no idea that those were DSP. Until earlier today when I was watching one. I was like, holy shit, these videos were like edits of DSP's playthroughs. I watched some of his Metal Gear 1 playthrough, and I'm like, he's racist as fuck in that playthrough. Same, until I was watching that earlier. It was like, this is how you don't play Metal Gear Solid, right? Oh, poor Seagull.
I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Oh, you wonder if you finished it? Probably. Probably got carried by his chat as per usual.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
Excuse me.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The president can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to Simulation 2?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood.
He did.
But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they?
One. Oh, then nah, don't count.
They couldn't hit her no matter how hard
Doesn't count.
Tried. And that vampire too. It's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real.
This game's dialogue is very melodramatic.
But nothing seems real.
Like, extremely melodramatic.
With you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? God. Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
Guess the build? What, Zimmers? I'm guessing? Or pistols? Zims or pistols with laser cannons? There you go. America.
Raiden, what are you looking at? Oh, I see. Rosemary.
What?
Could you excuse him for a moment?
Huh?
You know, so he can...
Oh, I get it. Jack, let me know when you're done, okay?
Mm-hmm.
She should be angry if I call while she's, well...
It's possible.
Colonel.
Jack, is that you? See ya.
No, she's supposed to get angry that I'm in here. No, maybe not.
Freeze!
Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? That's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid. What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Navscolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb
John
squad.
Sullivan.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did.
Right, you can enjoy this cutscene in a minute. I'm gonna go make a cup of tea like a proper
A
British
famous church
gentleman.
got wiped off the map.
I'll be right
next to
back.
me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10. I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again?
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this. This is a C4 bomb. It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link-up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes. On every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses.
Yeah, 4's gonna be
slow. The sensor
slow.
also picks up that particular
Extremely fucking slow.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own.
It's all worth it for the final boss, though. That's the main reason I even play 4.
Common sense wasn't one of his
It's for the final boss.
I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on.
Yeah, I think this and Metal Gear Solid 4 are definitely very cutscene heavy. Maybe the most cutscene heavy.
Skills. And now
1 and 3 aren't as
him
bad.
From using it to destroy us all.
Not that it's a bad thing. This is a great game.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area.
It's like this one has a good balance of cutscene and...
It's better than nothing.
Just activate
well, this one has
and search the area, okay?
a decent balance of cutscene and gameplay. There are a lot of cutscenes, though, in this, like early on, a lot of codec calls.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar
I think 3 has a lot less.
Spotted.
Exactly.
3 has a lot less cutscenes and codecs.
Here in Strut C as well.
Here?
MGS1 is like a perfect balance of dialogue and gameplay. 4 is like, yeah, watching a movie and playing. Like, MGS4 is literally like 4 hours gameplay. If that.
I taught him the techniques.
Someone tried saying the MGS4 is like 10 hours gameplay, 15 hours gameplay without cutscenes. That's a huge cap.
Time or place. The big shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of shell 2.
Take this.
What's this?
Security card, issued to Shell personnel. The big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Raiden, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we gotta do playthroughs of Metal Gear 1 and 2 MSX as well.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The 2 of us can handle it, don't worry.
But...
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk. Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And Who Dares Wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Is he one of the terrorists, then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you. Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by codec from here. Good luck, kid.
I'll probably play up till Fat Man.
Bomb disposal is a face
and then leave it there.
Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
And what? Oh.
Right in here. I took care of the C4 in Strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
Bro, you can really tell I haven't played this game in like years. It's showing. So just kill me, like, just end me.
Raiden, are you all right? Answer me! Raiden!
This is Raiden. The C4 found in Strut A has been frozen and disposed of. Explosives were planted in the pump room on the first floor.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal, Raiden. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
There's somebody there. There's somebody there.
Nothing here.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
You're right, sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There were all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong
Bro,
was
I'm
climbing
skipping
in the
this
movie.
fucking... I don't care if they're talking about Godzilla and shit. Like, nah. Bro, that ain't no law. That's small talk between a boyfriend and a girlfriend. With the girlfriend's a bitch. Not doing it. Nope. Nope.
Be careful. There are Claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealth-equipped Claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? You mean from Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
Bruh, like...
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
Communications with the EF connecting bridge have ceased.
Can't remember where the terminal is here. Is it downstairs?
Who's there?
Moment.
I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja, complete with a sword.
What?
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
All right, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out then.
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
I saw a female
Bro, there's a
soldier,
codec
Russian.
call or a cutscene like every couple of minutes.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a Dead Cell?
No. She commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
Raiden here. The C4 reported on the roof of Strut E has been taken care of. Explosives were planted on the Harrier 2 stationed on the roof.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fat Man, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago. I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And the church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby, too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry.
Is that a fucking 8-ball?
I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fat Man. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, Raiden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to
I done it backwards. I should have like gone upwards. I should have gone to the top of the strut and then worked my way down. But instead I went to the bottom and worked my way up.
There's somebody there.
I have the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
Good work, Raiden.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4, and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course. I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
There's somebody there.
Nothing here.
There's somebody there. There's somebody there. It's the enemy. I need help. Something over there. Over there. Over there.
Bruh, I forgot where I'm supposed to go.
Right. I've readied a...
Oh, fuck's sake. That's what I get for not paying attention.
Peter, I have sensor B.
Good. Head to the bottom of strut A.
How's your invisible bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated.
What?
But the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait! Pliskin! Damn! That was it!
What's going on?
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down!
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline. Right. The one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
Right. Move! Get to the bottom of strut A now!
Oh no, the strat is start from the bottom, work your way up, cut back down to get the B sensor, then straight down. Yeah, that is the strat. So I did do it right the first time, but then I fucked up. Wasn't listening to the dude fucking talk. Missed that he said to pick up the fucking sensor.
Right. Pliskin. Listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
That man has my number. A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. Looks like he's far surpassed me as far as explosives technique goes. As for the rest...
Pete, get the hell out of there.
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from strut H as fast as you can.
Pete!
Right. Keep your distance. Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
Colonel, I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
Colonel, any damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the President. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
Jesus Christ.
The terrorists have retaliated for our bomb neutralization.
What?
A hostage has been killed. Shot in the head. They shot one of them on the roof, just to make sure we caught it. One of our satellites caught it clear as day.
Damn.
They announced they would kill one every hour from now on.
What are my orders? What should I do?
Stay with your mission objective. Rescue the president.
What about the other hostages?
President Johnson is your first priority.
Priority my butt. They're all in danger.
Jack, be reasonable. I know what you're feeling, but you can't save them all.
No, not by myself.
Are you expecting that Pliskin to come through?
Well,
looks like he's turned his radio off too.
I can't complete this mission by myself.
That man was not included in the simulation. He is not a factor in this mission.
What do you mean by that, Colonel?
Your mission must remain a solo effort.
What about the SEALs? No second attempt?
They haven't even gotten to planning that. All we can do is wait. In the meantime, you're our only hope.
I understand.
Raiden, go and rescue the president. You can start off by getting to the upper level of Strut A.
Right, I'm gonna save after this section, and when I get to the roof, I'm gonna get off.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you were alive after all. I knew this moment would come. Show yourself and finish me. Like you finished off my father. Otherwise, you'll be the one to die.
Oh, crap.
That's not him. This could be interesting. You've seen the fires of hell, haven't you? Maybe you can give me death. My name is Fortune, lucky in war and nothing else. And without a death to call my own. Hurry, kill me, please.
Nah, I think I'm gonna go sit over in that corner. Banger. Excuse me?
Right. Fat Man just contacted us directly.
Batman called us?
Yes. Looks like he placed a bomb on the heliport. He specifically asked for you, Ryder.
What?
He's killed off Peter. Now he's after you.
Why me?
How should I know?
Look, this is really not a good time for this.
The countdown's already begun, Ryder.
Great. How much time do I have left?
I'll show you the count. 400 seconds remaining.
So he's planning on taking this place out.
It looks like he has a different agenda from that of Dead Cell.
What about backup?
None. There's no time.
Which type of explosives is it?
He didn't say.
I'll take over, Queen.
What is it?
It seems our friend Fat Man is out of control.
He'll actually try to destroy this place?
Yes, this could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such a thing?
Who knows? But he's nothing more than a stereotypical mad bomber now. He's completely lost sight of our ideas. And with it, his loyalty to Commander Jackson.
All right. I'll take care of the wayward soul. It wasn't him.
Unfortunate.
I expected more of this one, really.
But he couldn't kill you, I see.
Completely useless.
Then he's all mine.
Later, then.
Now! Damn!
Vamp. Are you gone? No. No, that death was meant for me. Why am I the only one that can't die? Alone again? Cheated out of death again? How long will you force me to
Fucking
live?
melodramatic, bro.
How much longer, Dad? You've punished me enough.
The Kojima went ham on the script for this game.
I thought you could give me peace. But you couldn't kill me either.
There's no need for sorrow, Queen. I died once already.
Vamp.
I can't die twice.
Right, I'm saving.
Jack, you okay?
Oh, shut up.
Hang in there.
Wait, they can knock her out of this game? Like, just like actually just quit out, or do I have to just die? Okay.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack? Jack!
Bruh. Right, okay, I'm done. We'll continue tomorrow. Right, peace. I'll see you tomorrow.